Now, David, if there was one area where you'd like to see the game evolve more here, what would that be?
I just think you want to see the game go from strength to strength every year. The new teams that are coming into the league, the players that are coming from Europe coming to the league, and they're starting to come in, a little bit earlier now. And I think that that's an important part of this. But, we all know to grow this sport in this country, there's still some work to do. But I think that, the commissioner and the league have done an incredible job to continue to grow it. And for me personally, as an owner, I'm happy with the amount that this league and this sport is moving forward. But most importantly, I've been concentrating on what's going on in our academy, in our team, in our club, and I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy since I arrived, obviously in December. And I've been watching the academy every weekend. I've been watching the young kids, the USL team. And it's great to see that we have a few kids in there that are already ready to step up to the full team. So, that's what I want to see. And that's what I've said from day one, that to make this league stronger, to evolve this sport in this country, it has to come from the academy. It has to come from the academy coaches, the young kids that are being bred into being, full-time players and full team in the MLS, and that's what you want to get to.
From the moment Major League Soccer went to Miami, they were at the headlines of all the big names: Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar. I'm just curious, what is your sales pitch to one of those three players, if not all three of them?
To be honest, it's not a difficult pitch. You just say Miami, and they're like, okay. So no, that's one of the things that I always, when I obviously got to choose the city, and when I chose Miami, there was a couple of reasons why I chose it. Obviously it's a great city. I feel that we have got a great fan base, but I also understand that there's great talent in Miami and South Florida. And I think that we have a real opportunity. And Miami as a city has that pull on players that have been playing in Europe, that are big stars. We've proved that already with Blaze and with Gonzalo. So Miami's a great city for families to live. So, there was always going to be talk about, when we announced Miami, there was always going to be talk about what players we were going to bring in, whether it was Ronaldo, whether it was Messi, whether it was Neymar, whoever it was going to be. There was always going to be those discussions. But I actually don't think it's a tough one for players to decide, to be honest, because it's a great place.
David, there's been a quick rebirth of Manchester United under a former teammate of yours, Ole. Has he been unfairly criticized in your mind?
I've seen some of the criticism, but I suppose when you are a manager at Manchester United, and when Manchester United have had the success over the years that they've had, there was always going to be a point where people get criticised, whether it's players, whether it's owners, whether it's the manager. And Ole's been in the game for long enough to be able to take any kind of criticism. He's very quiet. He gets on with his job, and I think he's done an incredible job down at United. And the results are starting to show that. So I think hopefully that continues, because the fans love Ole, we all love Ole, and we all want him to do well. So when the criticism comes, he's one person that can take it.
We have the European Championships here this summer on ESPN. Yes or no? Does England win it?
Of course. Of course. I'm always going to be on that side. Over the years, I've always done the same thing. Even when I was playing for England, and we were going into World Cups and European Championships, whenever anyone said to me, "Okay, are we going to win?" I'd always say, "Yeah." Whether we did or whether we didn't, I was always, I'm proud of my country, and I'm proud of obviously the amount of times that I played for England and captain England, and the European Championships and World Cups that I played in. So I'm always going to say, yeah, we'll win.
David, year 2 for Inter Miami is going to be a big one. Best of luck, and it's good to have you back on the field and over here stateside. Thanks, my friend.
Thank you very much. It's great to be back as well, and thanks for having us on.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.